welcome back to the Marvel of e-bikes. I hope everybody had a safe holiday. It's been a while since I made a video, but I had some back surgery and was recovering for the month of November. So as you get older, parts start to break and you need to replace them. But I'm back on the bike and just hit 500 miles. The Aventon Aventure bike, and I appreciate all the comments that people were telling me that they got the bike and they love it and it's getting them out. In Florida this time of year is probably the best time to ride, but if you're in the colder climates, just put on a warm jacket and saddle up and get going. A couple of questions that popped up. People were asking, about riding the bike trails, and is an e-bike considered an electric motor vehicle? And at every intersection there's a sign that says no motor vehicles. In the state of Florida, there is not considered a motor vehicle. There are certain parameters, but check your local ordinances and state. I've seen some videos where certain jurisdictions try to outlaw the e-bikes on the bike trails, but quite honestly, these bikes go as fast as you want them to go, just like if it was a regular bicycle. I don't think it really has anything to do with speed, but if you had any issues with your local jurisdictions trying to ban e-bikes on trails, let me know. I like to look it up and see what the outcome is. The most important thing you got to remember on these bikes is to always pay attention to everybody else. When you come up behind somebody, nobody really pays attention to the surroundings, unfortunately, and they could jet out in front of you, or crossing your path, which could cause you to hit them from behind, and just want to try to avoid that. So the best accessories that I purchased were obviously the mirror and also the bell. You obviously don't want something too obnoxious, but it does work well. It does get people's attention. And it's kind of like a light toot on the horn. You don't want to lay on it and have 100 decibels blowing at them, but just to let them know that you're there. But overall, just clean the bike. Like I said, the best thing you can do for your bike every so often, even though I'm not riding on the trails or on the dirt, is to keep your tires inflated to inflation that feels comfortable for you, and make sure that you're always cleaning that chain, because that chain seems to get the dirtiest real fast. Some people were asking me about the pedals that I swapped. These do have a lot of points, I guess they call them, to where it grips onto the back of your shoe. You just got to be careful when you're actually standing here. They will dig into your skin. I do have some scars to show that, but overall they made riding real easy. So like I said, just cleaned everything. Everything looks good. I'm going to go on a bike path today. I was over at the coast this past Thanksgiving and love some areas over there to ride by the water. The key is you're going to have to find a vehicle and a bike rack to haul this thing. You can't just use a regular bike rack. Obviously weighing 70 pounds, you don't want this thing jutting around. If I had a pickup truck, you probably could throw it in there and secure it. But the key is on these bikes is to ride where you enjoy riding, get out. Some people have commented about electric bikes being cheating and, it doesn't do anything for your exercise. And I was like, well, I didn't know I was in a race. You really can't cheat anything other than yourself, but it's certainly better than sitting around a couch eating potato chips all day. So get out, enjoy the weather, and get out and enjoy exercising. You do burn calories, for sure. It keeps your legs moving, and it keeps your heart rate up, so that's good. Some people were asking me about the bike seat and the comfort of the bike. And after riding for a while, you start to realize that it gets more comfortable as it breaks in. So comfort is not really an issue with the Aventure bike, even with the seat they provide. And I also was asked about the battery. Is it okay to charge to 100% because it's a lithium ion? I do. I have no problem with it. I'm still getting the same amount of range, between 42 and 50 miles. I don't really drop it below 10%, just to keep the battery health in good shape. But there are, if you look at the online Aventon battery conditioning instructions, you may want to try that for a little bit and hopefully that keeps the longevity of your battery going. So since I'm not on hills or in sand or mountains, I kind of stay in the same 2 gears, 7 and 8 usually, just to keep the pedaling up. If I go a bit lower, it's obviously going to make it a lot easier to pedal, but my only concern is that the 2 sprockets on the end will wear out before all the other ones, because some of the other sprockets I don't even think have been used yet. So just got to keep an eye on that. But I just wanted to let everybody know I appreciate all the people who have subscribed. I actually got over 100 and never even thought I'd break 10. So I appreciate that. But I will continue to use my e-bike as a weekly thing, because it is really good exercise. It gets you out there. And especially if you're older and you can't run or do other, maybe don't have access to a swimming pool or, those type of exercises, biking is one of the better exercises you can do without really putting a strain on your body. So one of the cool things about this trail is you got some artwork. I can't remember the name of the artist, but he does a lot of drawings of people who have passed away. He's even done some 3D renderings here. Guy's very talented. Does it all over the county. Some people were asking me about the helmet that I use. It's the Sena. I believe the model is S1. It's not necessarily the top end one. It's got FM and the sound quality is pretty good in lieu of earbuds or headphones, because then you can't hear other cars or anything. You can hear everything through the helmet, including the music, which is actually not bad. I'll be in touch soon. Talk to you later.